Welcome back everyone to Stock Pro, and we're going to be talking about another beautiful breakout stock. This stock is really bottomed out, and according to me, standing on a very cheap valuation and a lot of incentives coming in so that the stock can move in the right direction. I'm just hoping that you have been watching my videos. I made a video on the two FIS stocks where FIS are invested. Let me take you to my YouTube channel, and probably from there I'll be able to explain you. I'm hoping that you all watched this video which I made about 3 weeks back. FIS are heavily invested in these two Tata stocks, and I talked about Titan and Tata Elixir. Both of them have given tremendous breakout and beautiful return. Similarly, if you heard me in this video, I did talk about pharma sector and I talked about Oro Pharma. That has also beautifully given a breakout. Then I did talk about PVR a few days back, and that stock was locked in upper circuit today just by opening, right? I just want to tell you, I'm a SEBI registered research analyst, but my research is free for every single person, right? Everybody who's trading, who's entered in the market, who's just trying to make some money, it's for you, all free. Even I have not monetized my videos so that there should be no question about that I'm doing it for views. No, it is simply dedicated to you all about learning stock market and about understanding breakout stocks. All right, so चलते हैं आज के stock के ऊपर. But before that, if you want to follow me, let me take you to my Telegram channel. This is my official Telegram channel. You can join me, and you can have the link out here. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on YouTube. Wherever you feel comfortable, do follow me. But on my Telegram channel, I'm super active since morning. In case you want to reach out to my team, all the details are right on the screen, or you can even check in the description box below and you will find a detail, wherever you want to reach out to my members. So I'm going to be talking about this सोया हुआ शेयर जिसको बोलते हैं Motherson Sumi, right? So it was actually hit very badly during the pandemic and after the pandemic because of shortage in the semiconductor chip. You must have noticed, आप लोगों ने notice किया होगा कि 2021 में there was a huge shortage of this semiconductor chip, and उसके चलते cars भी नहीं बन पा रही थी और बहुत सारे ऐसे electrical equipments were not being made. So Motherson Sumi was also hit by shortage of semiconductor chips and soaring raw material price. However, the soft patch provides a good opportunity to accumulate, right? So now in this year, domestic business outlook looks pretty good for long term, and outlook for international business is also promising. And strong focus on electric vehicles can act as a catalyst for growth. So let me just once again go through the fundamentals of the company. The current price is roughly about, let me just have a look. The current price of Motherson Sumi is about 135 or so. And the company's, the market cap is about 66,000 crores. And this was also hit by the shortage of semiconductor. Top line and operating profits contracted on year-on-year basis. However, there has been a marginal improvement on the quarter-on-quarter basis, right? So I would like to go on further. Now, Motherson Sumi posted 5.2% year-on-year decline in its top line, following the production cut by original equipment manufacturers owing to the chip shortage, right? And the worst hit was its ancillary, which is some Vardhana Motherson Reflectech, focused on developing, producing, and distributing the rear vision system for the international automotive industry. It declined by 15.2%, right? Then it's SMP, a module for polymer component business, which is a leading global supplier of door and instrument panels and bumpers. Business also declined 10.8%. What helped the company arrest the decline is its India business, whose top line grew 10.6% year-on-year basis. Soaring raw material prices continue to put pressure on operating profitability. Company's EBITDA margin contracted by 320 basis points in the reporting quarters. So there are some pressures on the company, but doesn't mean company will not be able to come out of these pressures, right? A lot of green shoots are visible or on the horizon, and even the price is indicating that there is accumulation going on in this stock at this point of time. So what is the outlook in the international and the domestic market? So domestic industry is growing despite challenges. The company is getting hit by constraints in the supply of electronic control unit. Then also, as per the semiconductor industry, the Ukraine-Russia situation will have a minimal impact on chip shortage, as chip manufacturers have diverse suppliers of key raw materials and gases. Also, we believe that high pent-up demand post-COVID preference for personal mobility and first-time buyers would continue to trigger a strong demand for cars. So now, because of COVID, people prefer to travel by their own vehicle. That may also bring about a fresh demand for cars. तो कोविड के चलते लोग अपनी कारों से चलना पसंद कर रहे हैं और उसके चलते कार की डिमांड बढ़ रही है, और बिकॉज कार्स की डिमांड बढ़ रही है, the productivity of cars will also be going up. And because Motherson Sumi एक ancillary है, auto ancillary है, so the demand, the profitability, the productivity of Motherson Sumi will also go up. Other factors that are expected to lift demand are easy financing and a pickup in economic activities with broader opening up. Moreover, with good agricultural production and normal monsoon, the management expects the sentiment to remain positive in rural areas as well. And Motherson Sumi, being one of the leading suppliers of car component, is likely to be a major beneficiary of these positive trends, and is well placed to garner a bulk of the increased demand. And now this was the domestic market. Now let's talk about what is happening in the international market. The situation in global automobile market has improved significantly, with demand for cars picking up across many geographies. The management has indicated that the demand for Class 8 trucks, which are the heavy trucks with 15-ton plus weight limit in North America, continues to remain strong. And these trucks contribute more than 45% to PKC's revenue. PKC is also focused on truck market in China, which too is showing strong momentum. Further, as mentioned by the management supplier, operating efficiency across the plants and the turnaround at greenfield projects could act as key drivers for the company's margin expansion. Then the biggest opportunity at this point stands at the electric vehicles, right? Because of the rising demand and compulsion of using electric vehicles in many European countries, and in upcoming in years, India as well will give a lot of cushioning effect to Motherson Sumi. So the management has indicated that there has been a strong order inflow of electric vehicles. In fact, SMRPBV's Samvardhana Motherson Automotive System Group BV, a group company, order book has 27% orders from EV manufacturers, and it is also supplying to 4 of the top 5 EV models being sold globally. Further, the EV revenue share has increased to more than 3.5%. Right? Okay, so the next point that is very, very encouraging is that they have reduced debt to EBITDA at comfortable level. Reduced debt from 8,900 crores to 8,450 crores, right? And valuations. Now we come to the valuations. Motherson Sumi has proposed the reorganization of the business to simplify its group structure. Let's further go on, and I'm going to skip all of it. EBITDA, if you can see, is continuously been increasing in crores. This is for year 20, 21, 22 and 23, right? EBITDA margins as in percentage are also consistently growing, and profit after tax is also been almost from 2022, 23, it will actually almost double. PAT margins percent is also increasing consistently, and PE multiple is going to be 30, right? And implied market cap by 2023 will be 16,440 crores, right? So now let's go on to the risk which could be involved in this particular stock. Any slowdown in demand, both in the domestic and the global markets, will impact the performance of company. Now, the war has still not ended, right? COVID has still not ended. These two are very, very big threats which are looming on our head, right? किसी भी समय एक चौथी वेव कोरोना की आ सकती है, किसी भी समय वॉर की सिचुएशन, वॉर जो चल रही है यूक्रेन और रशिया के बीच में, और इंटेंसिफाई हो सकती है, और उसका इफेक्ट वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमी पे आ सकता है. तो वो अगर हम इग्नोर अभी कर सकते हैं, बट हो सकता है कि ना करना पड़े. We have to take those factors in account. Any adverse movement in raw material prices will hurt Motherson Sumi's profitability, right? So with this, I'm going to take you to the price, and we will be discussing the price action at this point of time. So I'm going to take you to the Motherson Sumi's graph for the last 4 years, right? So if you have a look at it, or maybe we can just have a look at the since inception, how the stock has performed. So I'm going to take a monthly chart and have a look at it monthly chart. It has steeply grown from year 2012, right? After that a little dip, and again it grew to about 262. Again there was a dip, almost because of corona there was a dip till about 47 rupees, and from 47 rupees in 2 years stock has grown to 273, right? Lifetime high it has made. But again there has been some pressures that the stock is experiencing. Now let me take you to the daily graph. Now, after, if you can understand, after the decline because of the Russia-Ukraine war, the stock has been falling down since January 11th, 2022. आज तक ये stock गिर रहा है, and it stopped falling almost like on roughly about 8th of November. The stock stopped going down, right? On 8th of November, see here, when this doji was formed, that's when the stock almost stopped falling down, right? This particular day. After that, stock has been consolidating. It is in the sideways movement, right? After this sideways movement, what I'm expecting, that stock should give a breakout, right? After this sideways movement, which is basically consolidation, stock is expected to give a beautiful breakout. So let me just take you, what movement am I expecting? Where will be my entry? What will be my stop loss? I'm going to enter at exactly 140. I will be entering at 140. My stop loss is going to be 130, and my first target is going to be 150. First target is going to be 150. Second target is going to be 160. 160 is a very, very sure shot target if it crosses 140. And after that, 170 and 180 is going to be my target broadly, right? Now, when I'm talking about this, what is going to be my horizon, right? A target of 180 can be expected by May end if everything remains good, right? Again, I'm telling you, please do not say that you give stocks and then you don't update, right? I don't know whether you made a position or you didn't make a position, but you need to have a plan, right? First, I told you to take an entry at 140. In case stock goes down, you can accumulate till about 130, right? Below 130 or 130, 125, please exit your trade. In case those who want to take the future, please buy a May contract, right? Not even April, or you can roll it over and after April finishes, right? But you need to have hedging in place. You need to hedge your trade, right? In case any war situation intensifies or some corona wave comes up, you should be able to protect your capital, right? Management of trade is in your hand, not in my hand, right? I'm giving you my research, right? How do you enter? How do you exit? How do you protect your capital? How do you create a contra trade? That's your responsibility, right? So expect the growth of the stock to come in a way that it will go slowly, 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 slowly. It will be going up. Maybe in a month's time, month and a half time, I'm expecting a target of about 180, right? So this is how I'm going to be trading. I'm going to buy a future lot and I will be hedging it, right? How to hedge, we teach to our students, but I'm sure you will be knowing, or you can ask your trainers or wherever you go for your understanding. You can ask them how do you hedge this position. But my target for this stock is going to be 180. So please guys, if you find my video good, you feel that the stocks that I'm finding for you or the technical analysis that I'm teaching to you is benefiting you, please like, share and subscribe, and keep writing comments, because when I hear from you, I know what you exactly want. I know that what kind of content you like. So please keep writing comments and keep sharing my videos. Take care. All the best. Bye bye.